good a lot of B-roll for outtakes and little outtake section at the end.
All right, yo, we're on. Hey, so let me start off by saying this is take two of a podcast we did on what was it, Tuesday or Monday?
I think it was Monday.
Monday.
Yeah, it was Monday.
Yeah, Monday. So we ended up recording for over an hour. And the computer doesn't have that kind of capability to, make a video. So we're going to do part 2 today, but it's really part 1 because you guys didn't get to experience part 2. But let me just summarize and break it down really quick in like a second or two. I'm talking with my boy Ray Espinoza over from Veteran Muscle, big dog, huge influence in my life. He just got back from like a 3-month training thing that he did in God knows where. And before then, he had just finished doing like 9 months in Afghanistan. So I was really excited to talk to him because we hadn't got a chance to sit down, hence the hour-long conversation. But we talked about how we're doing in the gym, what we want to do with our channels, and something that I really think is like important to him, but not necessarily in his line of sight just yet, which is his brand, Veteran Muscle, the name of the channel. There's like some really exciting things that hopefully we can talk about, or that at least I hope happens in the near future. So without further ado, my boy Ray.
What up? What up?
What up, mi perro?
Chilling, man, chilling.
Yo, so that hour-long conversation.
I guess that's a no-go, huh?
Yo, man, I haven't like watched it yet because I couldn't edit it. But I'm sure it'll be something like I watched later on down the road, and I'm just like, damn, man, that was a good conversation. I didn't even know we talked for that long.
I didn't think it was an hour long, man.
Yeah.
Like, dang.
My girl had texted me during that shoot because I had that game, and she was just like, "Hey, it's 6:30. Like, you got a game in half an hour." That was funny though. So we'll skip over all the training and Afghan shit.
Yeah. Say that for another day.
Yeah, say that for another day. But let's talk about you, man.
What's up?
What's good? What's the gains life looking like?
Alright, so for those that do follow me or were following me, I feel like I lost.
Right? 4 months later.
Yeah. Kind of went incognito with the channel. Been off the radar for a little bit, mainly because of the Army and all the training we're doing. But I'm coming back hard and heavy, man. Only way to do it.
Hard and heavy.
Yeah.
On the juice.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of cataract. Working on it.
About to start juicing again, and about to really get it in. I guess it's okay to be juicing nowadays.
Hey, yo, speaking of juice, you remember those testosterone drops Cass used to be on?
Yeah.
Hey, you think those shit work?
I don't know.
Fuck, give me a whole fucking bottle. I need that shit.
Spray that stuff.
Like, yo, bro, I'm feeling like real fatigued today, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Yo, so I've been nursing a bum shoulder since April, but yeah, today, man, at work it was a short PT session, and they're like, all right, let's go to the pull-up bars, and I'm like, damn, I'm done. I can't do pull-ups. Like, fuck. I got too much pride to go to the doctor. So I was like, all right, but man, it actually felt good. So I don't know if it's just because it's so damn hot, or maybe my shoulder was already kind of like warmed up. But
you getting that lubrication in there? You getting your omega-3s, man? Inflammatories, anti-inflammatory oils, you need those,
all that
man.
stuff, man. Yeah. I'm trying to get sponsored, man, by Walgreens.
On every corner.
Exactly.
But
yeah, that I kind of let that hinder me a little bit too. And
hey, that day you sent me that picture of you squatting.
yeah,
How'd that feel?
I felt pretty good, but I was carved up. You know what I'm saying? So it always feels good when you're carved up.
On the online coach, fucking 2 Sour Patch bags before a workout.
Yo, must be nice, huh?
That dude's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. I think it was 315 for doubles, and I ended up doing 3 sets for twos, and I mean, maybe that last set was looking a little shaky, but you know.
Yo, ever since we did that or we shared that podcast of that Mark Sison dude.
Yeah.
I feel like it takes me forever to not be sore now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know if it's the change in diet or but because on last Wednesday I did like eight sets of squats, like 12 sets of deadlifts, and then like 8 sets of leg presses.
Right.
And that's typically like a super heavy day, and I'll have like a shit ton of carbs a day or that day to make up for all like everything that I used.
Right.
But being on this like new keto nonsense,
yeah,
I didn't, and it took me from Wednesday to today was like the first day I wasn't sore for my lower half, and I was just like, damn, man, like I hadn't. Now, I don't know if I should credit it to the diet or maybe just the amount of work, but I know I've done that kind of work before, just never together.
Right.
But I've done it in a week span.
Okay.
So I don't know if like compiling it or the diet or I don't know what it is because I'm changing so many things right now.
Yeah.
But that shit sucked, man. And then on Sunday, I had to catch because my catcher didn't show up. So I'm just sitting down there like, fuck.
So, you know, the one muscle group that stays consistently, you know, being worked for me is always my legs. You know, I'm always at least 3 times a week. And so, yeah, same thing. It's hard for my legs to get sore, but I got back Monday. Tuesday, I went to the gym and did legs. And I did legs because I knew we were going to run Wednesday. And so I went hard on legs. And then we did sprints. We did so many sprints. We did like 3 miles worth of sprints.
Damn.
And yo, my legs are so damn sore right now, man. And we have another run tomorrow, so you just got to change up the slightest things, man. You know. And
yeah, I guess that's
I also
true.
incorporated split squats on Tuesday, so that's another thing. So my hamstrings are really just burnt up right now.
Split squats?
Yeah. It looks like such a female exercise because, you know, girls are like working on their ass is a new thing.
That's the like the lunge one, right?
Yeah, you lunge in place and you stay. Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, that's a tough one right there.
Hey, and I'm just doing this because I'm keeping track of time this time, but I'm not by no means am I rushing you. You know, if we end up making another hour long fucking video.
Next subject. No. Pardon the interruption.
Let them know about your ideas for the channel, like, and the podcast thing that you hope.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to spit this out like ASAP Rocky, without the flow. But all right, so my original approach to my channel was kind of loose. I was just uploading whenever I had time, and that really wasn't working out even for me, and my viewers also. So what I plan on doing now is just focus on one video a week, either on a Friday or Saturday release, and then it'll be a accumulation of me just spitting some knowledge about whatever and incorporate some sort of workout footage, whatever I've been working out throughout the week. But what I do want to hit hard and heavy is a podcast. I want to start a podcast, which should have gotten started a year ago, but due to my lack of drive, the only consistent thing in life for me is procrastination. So
consistent.
Exactly, and I feel like I'd probably do a better job at that than being in front of the camera, like, hey, check out my sick angles, bro, and
yo, check out the new haircut.
Looking fresh. So
that's cool. I mean, I had stopped uploading too, so
yeah. I feel like I feel like I kind of maybe
had something to do with that.
So on a side note, so my wife's one of her good friends would watch the channel, and she always gave feedback, and she was really into it. And she was talking to Amanda a few days ago, and she was like, "Hey, so is Ray not gonna upload any more videos?" She's like, "I haven't gone to the gym since he stopped uploading." I'm like, "Damn, man! Like, I'm letting my people down."
Nah, I don't. I mean, I would tell you if you did, but I don't think you actually had any influence on this one. This was more so about me, because I was just I was lying to myself. I was 17 pounds overweight and
all day
not handling business, man. So it kind of just ended up happening at the same time that you left, and it lined up like that. But it was always fun to go back and forth, because it was just like, I wonder what he did today. By that time, I'm already editing, so by the time I watch yours, I'm like, oh shit, we ended up like kind of similar. I upload mine, he already did his shit. Like, all right, we're on the same path,
Exactly. Yeah.
But right now, I'm just trying something new with my body, and I'm trying to take care of it, and I'm trying as hard as I can. But man, like, there's a box of Krispy Kreme donuts in the kitchen that I haven't touched. It's so hard to like get in a groove of things when you're just simply weak-minded. And I am. When it comes to food, I just want to eat everything. Because my girl had friends over last night, and they ordered pizza, so there's leftovers, and I can't touch any of that. So I gotta step onto this side of the house and make my own whatever. But I'm really trying to stay focused, man, and that's really kind of like trying to teach myself. Like, we're down those 17. Like, let's get to our goal, and then the pizza, and then the donuts come, and all the rest of this shit will snowballing in there. But that's kind of going to be the main focus of my return to Room 143.
Okay.
I want that one video a week type of deal too, with some workout. If not a quick routine, definitely just talk about what I did. And then for sure talk about how the diet is treating my body physically and mentally. Because that's, a big part of the game.
Right.
So we'll definitely, have a lot of shit to talk about in the upcoming months. My goal is to hit anywhere between 170 and 175 before the middle of August. So that gives me all the rest of the July and then 2 weeks into August.
Okay.
And I am currently 11 pounds away from that.
Okay. Well, yeah.
It's a good amount of time.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, and we said fuck Summer Shred. We don't give a fuck about that nonsense, garbage ass fucking channel. Exactly. If you follow that dude, unsubscribe to his shit and come subscribe to this shit. Yo, don't drink that up bullshit. Exactly. We drink Monster Zeros over here. We don't.
All day. But kind of going back to the whole weak-minded stuff, man. I think that's it's very important that I say our followers, because I feel like we project the same kind of content where we're just real ass dudes putting out like being as average and regular as can, and it's important to show that, because there's people out there that are like, man, like I want some fucking Krispy Kreme donuts right now, but these dudes never eat that shit. Like, nah, bro, we smashing donuts.
Right. So, funny too, bro, because I was just talking to my little brother about this shit. The keto shit that I'm doing right now, by no means is it a lifestyle change for me. Like right now, it is a tool. That is it. There was no way I could live like this under 50 carbs a day nonsense, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here. But it works, so I'm gonna try it for now. As soon as it stops working, or as soon as I feel like, damn, I feel like shit, like that's it. You know, I'm doing this so I can speak from personal experience. It's not anything else. I'm not trying to like convert people over to ketogenic diets and all that shit. Like, if anything, I would tell people, yo, you gotta intermittent fast. Like, that shit works. That is guaranteed. Like, if it fits your macros, do that shit too. It fucking works. Like, all of it. But right now, I'm a different level. I'm just trying to see what's up with the world. You know, like, hey, I'm allowed to experiment.
Yeah, you are, absolutely.
And before we go, one last thing.
What's up?
Veteran Muscle.
Yeah.
That is, like I said, his brand. His brand, and it is an amazing concept, because it's not just two words. It is like, it honestly is a lifestyle. And I know he doesn't just mean it for veterans, you know, post-military. And he can explain it better, which I'm sure he will do it eventually in a video or whatever else. But I know that for me, it's something that I want to see grow into whatever it becomes. Whether it's something that is, you know, in every department store, or it's something that he ends up just selling online. Regardless where it lands, I know it's gonna have some sort of success, because it's such a positive message to the world, and that's why I love it. And anytime I hear it, I'm just like, man, like, I wish I had some fucking gear to rock. You know, I want to throw that shit in everybody's face. Like, I'm still waiting for my wristbands. You know, no big deal.
Hey, I got some folks waiting on those wristbands out in Cali.
But it's definitely something that I hope we get the ball rolling on soon. You know, and I'm sure you can elaborate on any of that.
Everyone that's a pillar of, you know, the founding fathers, so to speak, of Veteran Muscle, you being one of them, like, everyone's excited about this, and every day there's always a question coming up like, hey, what's going on? What's the next step? And, you know, at the end of the day, you know, money makes the world go round, you know, as much I hate to say it, you know, and when it comes to starting a brand and stuff like that, and the funds have just been slowly trickling in, but we got so many ideas, and there's so much potential for Veteran Muscle, and it's gonna happen. You know, it's gonna be a brand for veterans, by veterans, but not just veterans of the military, veterans of life. You know, and I think that is gonna affect so many people.
Hell yeah, man.
Positive manner. So
for sure.
And slowly but surely, the apparel is gonna start coming out. You know,
I need my dad hat, bro. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
snapback style and shit, looking fresh in the gym, going to the gym just so I can rock my shit. Just be like, y'all ain't on this. What's up? You can't get this on Amazon. You better check out the domain.com.
So yeah, I mean, it's a movement, and I mean, we just need to. I need to get on it. I feel like I'm the one that's kind of like, you know, dragging his ass, but it's a lot tougher than I thought. You know, with full-time job, you know, and got the household situation, and yeah, so. But that's what Veteran Muscle is all about.
For sure. So we'll leave it on that note, because we already know how this goes if you go any longer. But that's just a quick, like, straight up little summary of how the first hour and a half went. But I really hope that you guys go over and check out his channel, man. I love his channel, especially since I got to watch him live, you know, in the Middle East for a little bit, and I say that, you know, while he's surrounded in, you know, a population of soldiers, not the actual, like, you know, his job or whatever else, but how he's living, what he's doing to work out, things of that nature, what he was eating and stuff. So I'll leave a link down at the bottom, and you guys can check out his channel for yourself.
Appreciate it. This is one of many collabs, to come. So
yeah, I got my own flavor pre-workout coming out soon. We got these gallon jugs coming out soon too. Don't worry, wait on that. Veteran Muscle and everything.
Ghost Lifestyle already signed you or what?
Oh yeah. I got all 3 flavors. The fuck sour heads. Yeah, they fuck with me tough, but I gotta let them. I'm already sponsored. Low key. I just haven't signed anything, but my word is my bond.
Handle your business, man.
But all right, guys. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
Peace.
I just want to take this time, man, to shout out my team, man. Capo gang over everything, man.